very much. Oh, how I love the Carolina sunshine. And I love the Wilmington scent of the ocean. Mr. Mayor, Mr. Chairman, to our great team and our great cabinet, to our military advisor and our veteran advisor, and to the people of Wilmington, I just want to thank you. On this very, very important weekend, we should never, never forget that our freedom is not free. It has come with sacrifice. And that's why it's so important that we keep this ship not to remember battles or heroic courage, but we remember service to freedom. And we recognize that there were men on this beautiful wooden teak deck that lost their lives, and that families were notified overseas, and they grieved, and they grieved, and they grieved. And by keeping this battleship alive, future generations will always remember that their freedom did cost something, and that you should never take freedom for granted. North Carolina has a long reputation of being the most friendly military state in the United States of America. And we're going to continue that reputation, and that's why this administration has implemented the things that Secretary Klutz has mentioned. I'm very pleased of the federal grant that was accepted today, where we're going to help with over $4.5 million the homeless veteran that are coming home. It's inexcusable that we have any homeless veteran. And I guess I'm most proud of the driver's license now that we're initiating. I want to tell every veteran this: when you go get your driver's license renewed, I'd like to thank Secretary Tony Tata, who's a one-star general, Army general, fought in both Afghanistan and Iraq. He's the Secretary of Transportation. He ensured, stand up, Secretary, I want to recognize you. He's the one who personally, along with Ilario Pantano, a great guy from this area who served in Iraq, he was the one who helped say, we need to make sure on every driver's license that we recognize that you're a veteran. You don't have to pull out all this other paperwork when you want service. It's going to be right on your North Carolina's driver's license from now on. Thank you very much. I'm also very pleased that we announced $500,000 from the Office of State Management budget for the repair and renovation in our contingency reserve fund for this battleship. We've also added in our budget, which hasn't been approved yet, but I encourage you to call our legislatures, and we've got some great ones here in the audience. We've added $3 million, and I'm so proud of the State Employees Union, Credit Union, for donating $3 million today. Let's give them another round of applause. That's $6 million to help preserve this great ship. Now, the World War II veteran, of course, has been called by Tom Brokaw the greatest generation. My dad was one. My father-in-law was one, a P-47 pilot. My dad was a Navy pilot. I really do believe they were the greatest generation. And in North Carolina, we lost over 8,900 citizens during World War II. And I'll tell you, in World War II, the city of Wilmington was the country's unique wartime. It was a boom time here, and it was officially named the defense capital of the state of North Carolina, Wilmington, right here. I mean, this was the jumping off point in Wilmington. Wilmington based and trained all 5 military services: the Air Force at Wilmington Airport, the Army at Camp Davis and Fort Fisher, the Navy at Fort Caswell, the Coast Guard at Riceville Beach, where they still exist today, and the Marine Corps, of course, at Camp Lejeune. Thank you very much. And of course, the North Carolina Shipbuilding Company of Wilmington, the state's largest employer at the time, constructed 243 cargo vessels with which to provide goods and equipment to our services and to our soldiers. Wilmington, the city of Wilmington, was integral to fighting and winning World War II. You should be proud of this city's heritage and its dedication more than anything to the preservation of this great battleship. God bless to every one of you, and thank you for being here today to commemorate the lives of every man and woman who died to preserve our dearest and most cherished freedoms. And I especially want to thank the families. We do not thank the families of veterans and current military service. They're at home right now waiting for their loved ones to come home from Iraq and Afghanistan. Please support the families of those servicemen and women. And may God continue to bless this great city, this great county, this great state, and the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. Thank you all very much.